welcome back to another installment of How Many Looks Can I Create with my Rock Steady Never Fails Me MAC Unfiltered Nudes Neutral Palette. For nostalgia's sake, I am going to start this look off doing my brows the way that I used to do them when I worked at MAC. So I am going to start off with Swiss chocolate and a flat angle brush, but I used espresso, not this color. So I'm just going to pick it up with my flat angle brush, kind of tap it off, and then I'm going to start at the lowest point of the brow and draw a soft, sketchy line up to where the arch is, and then just follow the tail around. And I'm going to clean off the excess that's in my brush and sweep up to blend that up. Give that soft ombre look. That's so much fun. I will say that I do still wear my brows that way if I'm in a hurry. This is gonna be a more dramatic look today, so I am gonna use an eye base. I'm gonna start with the MAC 36 Hour Concealer on the back of my hand. I'm going to use concealer and Painterly. So I pick it up with my brush, and then I kind of carve out the bottom of my brow and bring it down. A little bit over the top. Then I'm going to use my MAC Multi-Sculpt in Painterly on the lid and blend it up with a flat brush. I like to overlap the edge of that concealer that I put from the brow down. This is really going to lock on the powder shadows. She's back, the star of the show, the MAC Unfiltered Nudes palette, and I like to start every eyeshadow application with a light color to map out where I'm going to put my eyeshadow. This is unfiltered, and I'm going to put it under the brow, in the inside corner of the eye. I'm going to blend those together, and then I'm going to give myself a little wing, just a little edge to help blend out the edge of my eyeshadow and to give me a little bit of a map to know where to put my eyeshadow. I'm gonna then pick up Give Me Cyberspace with my flat, fluffy brush. I'm gonna put it down on the lash line. What I'm doing is lining it up with my bottom lash line and tapping it on, and just giving myself a little bit of a wing. We're doing a halo eye, so I'm gonna come in on the inner corner of the eye and give some darkness. And then I'm going to grab my round fluffy brush and kind of blend those together. Kind of flicking it out on the end there. I come in between with Wedge and give myself a little bit of a contour of the lid there. And then I'm going to take Swiss chocolate and darken that outer edge up a little bit. And now that my brush is good and dirty, I'm gonna come and swoop underneath the eye. I like a dirty brush. Now with a flat packer brush, I'm gonna pick up this color and put it in between the two dark edges and up over that transition color. Again, blending out the edge. Now I'm gonna tight line with a black pencil. And then with the darkest color in this palette, I'm gonna create a soft, smoky wing liner. I'm gonna take my flat angle brush, line it up with my bottom lash line and dot on the wing. And then I'm going to tap and sweep across to give myself a soft, smoky, modern wing eyeliner. And what's left over on the bottom. With a smaller brush, I'm gonna pick up a little bit of satin taupe and give myself a dark shimmer bottom lash line. I like to do my eyes first, that way I can use a micellar wipe and clean up all the fallout. I can be as messy as I want to be. I'm going to add just a little bit of drama by going over the wing with a little bit of brown liquid liner. I got the wing liner on, and I decided to go another pass with the Swiss chocolate to darken up that outside part. Still kind of working it, blending out the edges, kind of going over my liner. Now for lashes, we're gonna curl, start at the base, curl, come out a little bit, curl, come out a little bit, curl, come out a little bit, curl. That way you get a nice continuous curl instead of a check mark. I like to opt for a tubing mascara because I have watery eyes and they don't run on me. Okay, so that's the eyes. I'm gonna do my face and I'll come back. Well, that's the final look. A little halo eye with my Rock Steady MAC Unfiltered Nudes palette. Come back for the next installment.